kind of crazy how the altcoin season index just exploded to the upside. I mean, it's almost 75 right now, guys. Don't get caught buying those altcoins once this thing crossed 75. But yeah, we're one step away from altcoin season. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Jasmy, guys. We are seeing a nice move here from Jasmy, and I want to kind of like talk about my thesis and why I think we got a long way to go, even with the token like Jasmy. Well, you can call it a coin because they're coming with their own chain, Jasmy, the Jasmy Junction, should I say Junction, Jasmy chain, whatever you want to call it. But it is sitting here currently at a $1.4 billion market cap, in the midst of the return of retail, right? Normies coming back in crypto and specifically just loading up their exchanges and buying things that they either bought last time around, that are listed on exchanges or have high social engagement where they can do research and accessible from those exchanges. And Jasmy here looking nice on the weekly. We finally got above that 25-day EMA. If we get a bullish weekly print, that would be extremely bullish, seeing like that the altcoin market, the total three, right? This is the blue chips, are extremely bullish chart here on the monthly, looking to get into that price discovery where everybody's going to be talking about altcoins as that Bitcoin dominance goes down. A lot of the trending news in crypto will be about altcoins as this total three looks to print that confirmation candle in on the monthly for all-time high. So this is absolutely insane, right? And it's happening in real time. Jasmy actually looks very, very, very bullish on the monthly. I know you guys are wondering, because I usually do the weekly time frame, but I'm looking at it from a monthly standpoint just to show you guys how bullish some of these plays in crypto actually are, right? And Jasmy for once has that information, which is this red line here, sitting at about 2 pennies. We're well above that red line, and if we can continue to print confirmation candles above that 25 EMA on the monthly, that's going to be extremely bullish for price action for Jasmy. I'm not going to say how high it can go. I like to focus per se on market cap, but I will say this thing is listed on all the big exchanges. So, as more new people get into crypto and they don't really know how to, use decentralized exchanges, don't trip. They will learn, right? We all had to learn. I learned, right? You learned, we learned, right? But it doesn't matter. You don't have to rotate your low caps and altcoins or mid caps. You're already starting to see those of get that momentum. So I wouldn't do any type of rotation. If you already have blue chip tokens, then you're good, right? I've always been to recommend to have that type of diversity in crypto. But I can easily see Jasmy in this extremely bullish environment getting anywhere between a $50 billion and a $100 billion market cap. I know $1 is kind of like the aim, which is a $48 billion market cap, but the way that things are moving so fast, I mean, look how XRP, for example, that has a huge market cap, and the liquidity that's rolling into the market is easily moving something as at the heights, and it's massive and colossal as XRP. Who's to say the same won't happen for Jasmy and we fly to somewhere like $100 billion market cap, seeing that we've kind of like can see the correlation between AI and Jasmy. Everything in AI right now is pumping. Jasmy pumps. Jasmy is part of the big data market, which is a $1 trillion market. And the one thing that AI survives off is data. We know that the core utility here is protecting data, personal data locker, and allowing people to monetize their data, making Jasmy itself a depend project, right? You give up a service and you get rewarded in the ecosystem's token. So that's nothing. There's nothing wrong with kind of like I would say, putting a higher ceiling on those market caps, seeing that if we do get the influx of new liquidity, right, we're being able to make these moves in pretty much still an environment where the monetary policy is restricted. We're not even in quantitative easing yet, guys. We're not in quantitative easing. We're only in Fed cuts. So when quantitative easing comes in, who's to say the liquidity will push these market caps to crazy evaluations, especially some of the ones that's already listed on exchanges where where institutions can have access to that utility. We know this gets high social engagement, right? The tokenomics is maxed out, 50 billion. You know what I mean? Look at some of the projects that we're able to get to $2, $3, $4 that have 50 billion supply. XRP, for example, right? So it's been done. Who's to say that this can't get it done, right? It's listed on Binance, Coinbase, and Crypto.com, which is available in the US. And taking a look at the metrics, you can see that that interest in Jasmy right now just even is just not in the US. It's only a 16. So as we start to get a more easier environment for crypto with these new laws that may be coming for crypto, you gotta expect something like this search interest metric, even just in the US, to rise and catch up with the rest of the country, which could pour more liquidity as Jasmy's interest is not even at all-time highs, which we've seen in 2021. So all of this stuff tells me that Jasmy itself has a long way to go. And we just got to realize how lucrative this altcoin season could be. Even though this may be the tail end, maybe the last 6 to 12 months. This is the meat, right? We've been eating the sides around the plate. Well, now we get into the meat and potatoes of the actual cycle. And your biggest risk right now is just being on the sidelines, right? The Coinbase app is not yet top 5 overall. It's only 71. It might be top 5 finance, but when you see it top 5 overall on iOS and Android, that's when you want to start like really preparing your exit strategies, and things could look really crazy in crypto when that happens. So let me know what you think about Jasmy. I've rambled for enough, guys. These are some of the crazy partnerships that Jasmy actually has, like Panasonic, Toyota. There's a few others. Sony, the ex members from Sony also at the helm. GNA Central, Centrality, Soft Things. There's more, because some of these I didn't even know were actually partnered with Jasmy. So it's good to see some of the smaller, companies partner with Jasmy. I know around C19 back in the day, right? They partnered with the top call center out there in Japan, right? And was able to provide them with secure PCs, right? Which is another product that people don't talk about that Jasmy offers, which can also earn revenue. So they actually have a product that generates and earns revenues. And these partnerships can get crazy, because I talked about in this video how they can actually leverage the GPU and CPU power of some of these dealerships to lend out, and also use that as a way to generate revenue and create that deep in ecosystem. But that's just another story, guys. Let me know what you think about Jasmy. Jasmy is looking good. It's up about 7% on the day, and we're almost back in the threes. Let me know what you think about my thesis here. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you the next one.